Hi guys, it's Maria. I wanted to share a tip with you. I'm pulling out all my must-goes, and that means everything that needs to go get tossed, or if I can reuse it and make it into a different dinner. That is what I kind of pride myself into, is taking leftovers and making them not feel like leftovers. So I'm gonna try to do that today. All this stuff right here needs to go. It's been in the fridge way too long. So I'm gonna get rid of all that and toss it. Part of the problem is a couple of my daughters moved out and I'm not used to having less people in the household. So I need to work on that. I need to work on feeding 3 people instead of 5 or 6 people. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, the fruit here is good. I'm gonna rinse this and put it on the table, see if that can get eaten. These are good. The strawberries are still good. The tomatoes, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add it to this curry. This is what I'm gonna make with the rest of the items here. The potatoes, the sausage that I just pulled out of the fridge. This is the curry mix that came out of this box. I'm gonna go ahead and add tomatoes. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna add the onions and the bell peppers, and I'm gonna do that really quick here. I'm gonna do that really quick here, and I didn't realize I had turned on the crock pot, so the crock pot is hot. So that's not good. But I did put a little oil in there. That onion is close to being done. I'm gonna pull this part off. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this as quick as possible. I'm running errands with a family member today, and so I was thinking that it would be good to maybe have dinner this evening, since I'm going to be running errands. So we're going to see how this turns out. I mean, I'm just going to wing it. I tend to do that when I make dinners and stuff. I tend to wing it. It's just easier that way. That's how my brain works. I'm going to get a different knife. All right, so I'm gonna do this, toss that in there. I mean, I think it's all gonna pretty much solidify and go into the food. So I'm gonna follow the curry directions on the package. I'll do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use up all these bell peppers before they go bad. So they're a little bit on the almost overdone, usable side. So I'm going to use the best part of it. So do that. So it feels good. That one feels good. This side feels good. So I really like to take the must-goes and just kind of create my own thing. No recipe, no, just kind of fly by the seat kind of cooking. And sometimes I come up with great things that I make. The problem is I never wrote anything down, so I'm not sure that I could recreate it, but I've been cooking for a long time. So maybe that's a good thing, because sometimes we have too many tacos, quick and easy. Too many nachos, quick and easy. You know, add a little bit of different things to my menu. So yeah. Okay, so that's that. The tape. I am just gonna rinse these real quick and cut them up. All right. And I'm just gonna literally cut them up. And then the sausage, I think I'm gonna just lay it on top, and then when it cooks, since it's frozen, and then when it cooks, I'm going to just cut it up. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll pull it out. I'm thinking this is what I'm gonna do. After it cooks, I'm gonna pull it out and throw a little oil in the pan on the stove and kind of like put a little char on it. Some of these aren't salvageable. Okay, so, all right, so I have the best of the best here, and I'm tossing it in, and I did put a little bit olive oil on the bottom of the pan, and so I did do that. All right, and here's that. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. They are frozen, but I throw frozen meat in the crock pot all the time. I do that. Sorry for the noise. All right. You know what? Let me see if I have a knife that'll cut through this. Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna do this instead of throwing the whole thing in there. It's frozen. All right, there's that. All right, so this was an impromptu video, so bear with me. And when you're cooking, it's like a one and done. I can't, you know, recut the meat or, you know, recut the vegetables and stuff. And so to me, it's kind of interesting to do a cooking video because it's just kind of one and done. So there's that, and then what I'm going to go ahead and do is read the recipe here. Okay, I'm going to have to do this on the stove, and then it says I'm going to have to do this on the stove, and then I'll pour the curry on top of here, but that's what I'm going to do. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow, and share.